Hello lovely people, you all are once again most welcome to Tutorials Point. Don't you think of late we've been discussing way too much of office and formal and all of that stuff, don't you think so? Well, just to break the monotony, here I present to you fun idioms to describe crazy people. Well, don't we have crazy people all around? Don't we have those friends with whom we have so much fun, and it is actually crazy fun, and it is only and only because of these crazy people that life is so much fun to live, and going out is actually such a relaxing thing, don't you think so? Well, yes, in this video precisely we're going to learn about various idioms which you can use to describe such crazy friends of yours, and I'm sure while going through this video, you will be able to relate to at least one of your friends with whom you can associate that particular idiom. And yes, if that is what you exactly feel, well then go ahead and use it for that particular friend, because well, this entire video is dedicated just to all the crazy people in our life. Definitely, it is only because of you people that our life is so amazing, so much fun. Well, again, let me tell you, these idioms which you're going to study in this video are extremely informal, and definitely because they are so informal, it won't be a good idea to use them in a formal sort of an environment, a formal situation. And I'm sure we cannot afford to make that mistake, because we might as well land in a trouble if we happen to use a very informal expression in a formal environment. It is going to be hard for us. So without wasting any time and without any error of judgment, when we end up using these informal idioms in a formal situation, let us go ahead and learn about them. Off his rocket. What does that mean? Who is off his or her rocket? Oh, well, have you ever been in a rocket? Not really, but off his rocket is an amazing fun idiom which actually means someone is completely mad, crack, someone is a complete crackpot. So if you feel there is any friend of yours, any person in your life who is completely off his or her rocket, use this idiom for him or her, so that you just let them know that, dude, you are completely a big damn crackpot. You are completely off your rocket. Okay, he looked so strange. She thought he was off his rocket. Don't we happen to meet sometimes, some people who just completely seem out of their mind, and it's just so hard to, in the very first impression, it is kind of hard to relate to them because you just find them so socially awkward. So such are the people who are off their rockets. So you can use this expression for those people. Not playing with a full deck. Well, I mean, if you happen to go literally, not playing with a full deck is an idiom which actually means that you are mentally deficient for any particular task. That is a literal meaning. But yes, informally, obviously, we all know no one is mentally deficient. We are all born with the same IQ. But if you still feel that you need to use it informally, probably you could use it to describe any person who is completely crazy, doesn't use his or her brain to his or her maximum capability, which is why his nut bolts are loose. So you can use this idiom to describe such people who you feel are slightly they have some joints loose in their brain, and just a fun way to describe them. This guy has a screw loose. He's not playing with a full deck, which means he's not playing with a full deck means that I think he's completely completely messed up in his mind. He's not mentally efficient enough to do this. So again, this is completely used in an informal capacity, informal tone. Definitely none of us would love to use it formally, and none of us would actually also need to use it formally, because we are all born with different talents. None of us is born mentally deficient. So yeah, again, used in a very informal way, but yes, if you feel someone is like that, you could use it. Away with the fairies. Yes, some people who are lost in their own world, who are just like, no matter how much you try to get their attention, they're in their own dreamy world wherein they are sort of, there is something cooking in their mind, something which is all the time. There is some movie which is playing in their mind, which keeps them so disconnected to whatever is happening in the present, in the reality, and they are lost in their own world. So such are the people who are away with the fairies. So well, definitely there are many such people whom we come across, and yes, this is the right idiom to describe them. She's very sweet and everything, but mentally she's away with the fairies, which means mentally she's lost somewhere else almost always. So yes, another fun and a crazy way to describe crazy people. Out of her mind or out of his mind. Well, very commonly used idiom, you are out of your mind. Are you out of your mind, dude? Can you talk some sense? So yes, I don't think this needs much explanation because we as it is use it in our daily life quite a lot. Got a screw loose. Have you got a screw loose, dude? Are you like, is your somewhere your something which is missing in your mental capacity, that you're not able to connect the dots, is something completely lost? So that sort of an expression is you got a screw loose, which means you're a complete crackpot. I don't think you are mentally fit for such a particular thing. So again, used very informally, and if you feel there are certain people who make your life so much fun, and such people have got their screw loose, well then use it for them. Her brother definitely has a screw loose. I don't really trust him, which means that person is completely whimsical and not trustworthy and lost somewhere. And definitely such people, because they have their screw loose, they could just do anything at any time, and you definitely cannot preempt their actions. So such people have got a screw loose. Well, definitely all these idioms, because they are so informal and so much fun to use, I'm sure you definitely have some friends who have whom you can associate them with. Well then use it for them, use it informally, because as I told you, this video is dedicated to all the fun people in our lives, all the crazy people because of whom our life is so much fun. And of course, I'm sure even we would be the crazy lot for some other person, and of course, even this could be dedicated to us as well. Well, yes, use them in your daily language. It is going to be amazing fun, crazy fun. I will see you again in the next video. Till that time, keep learning with tutorials, point and tutorics. Have a good day.